Hello everybody, I'm Penross776. It's Dark Season. Let me walk you through what I've got going on here. Quick Deadeye Shamir up front. We've got near save Idun with the Armored Blaze, perfect for Winter Edelgards. Gullveig is taking point this time, a bit of a replacement Catria. We'll see if it works or not. And we've got Medeus over Embla. Why? Because it's Bolt Tower season. Normally I prefer running Embla, but we've got Medeus, and instead of our Rally Trap, we're running Harsh Command to be a little more compatible with Tina. If there are debuffs on the enemy team, Harsh Command is going to trigger on Gullveig, hopefully. On the enemy team, Emblem Ike, legendary Yuri at +1, Peony, Winter Edelgard duo Byleth, he's +10, and Nurse. So potentially some hit and run angles here, or alternate option, they could just try and Byleth us, and it looks like the plan is they're gonna try and Byleth us, or maybe not. No, in fact, safety fence saving from turn 1. Turn 2, they realize danger they're in. They're going to shuffle out of the way. Bolt Tower goes off turn 3. And, okay, back to where I thought we were. They're just gonna Byleth us. There's the Harsh Command, just like I said it would happen. Gullveig goes in first, which is interesting, but not really what we wanted to see. We kind of wanted to see Shamir up front. The fact that she's not going up front implies that something kind of worrying potentially going on.
One shining strike.
Deus runs into Myrrh, doesn't work particularly well. Here's the Shamir.
The winter's
blessing.
He's got Hardy Bearing. I was like, surely she gets Desperation off and just Deadeyes him into oblivion. No. He's got Hardy Bearing. That's not gonna happen. I can't believe someone actually outplayed that. Well, I can, because it's Fire Emblem Heroes and anything can happen. After all of that, they've just mispositioned their Edelgard entirely. She's not in near save range. She's getting holy pressured down by Tina. She's freaking exploded, buddy. Byleth going to attack into Myrrh.
one shining strike.
Well, doing a non-zero amount of damage, I suppose, so it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Idun attacking into Myrrh is not particularly great, though, because we've got dragon effective damage to worry about.
One shining strike.
And, well, Armored Blaze does help us a little bit, but we kind of need it to help us a big bit, and that's not how it's looking. Does Myrrh win this? 20.
Lodestar rush.
And 26. Oh, just barely making it. And, well, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there, honestly. But they didn't do it. Gives Tina the chance to attack again. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. The numbers are not working in our favor today, unfortunately. And in fact gives them the chance to get a pot before finally finishing Tina off. Very first match of the season, they did successfully counterplay us with that Byleth, but lost a unit in the process and lost one pot. Very sloppy. I'm surprised that they're taking that right at the start of a season like this. Well, let's keep things going, shall we? Our next opponent's here. Lyon, Dagger +1, Air +5, Ash +3, Legendary Arm +7, and Gullveig +1. Big nasty Bolt Tower lined up with our big nasty Medeus, so for once we don't gotta worry about that. They successfully position around the extra movement as well, so not worried by that. Except then the next turn they do not position around it. They position themselves exactly to get blasted by it, so I really cannot tell you what they were thinking there. Let's Gullveig out as well, and as Gullveig has always done, it's extra action time, but not before she lets Byleth do some colossal warping. Well, that was a very funny turn of events, wasn't it? I'm not entirely sure why they thought they could stand there and survive, but they stood there. And they did not survive, by the way. I know I remind you about this every week, but we have a sub goal. 1,000 is the target. We're getting about 5 subs per video at the moment, which I'm pretty happy with because it means in about 2 months we're gonna get there. But if you could make it happen any faster than that, ooh, I'd be so happy. Imagine me big and smiling. Well, in any case, let's see if this can make us smile. It's Myrrh +8, Ash, Winter Edelgard +1, Fallen Maria +1, Peony +2, and Legendary Arm +9. They are letting Edelgard out of her box. And they said they don't like the look of things, so they're backing away. Yet another Edelgard player who has forgotten what Tina does to their unit. So yes, we all have extra movement now. You want to see what we can do with that? This is what we can do with that. Shamir gets a kill. Gullveig probably also going to get a kill. Yep. Let's make it another kill. Why not? Why not? Extra actions, my beloved. Well, my beloved when we do it. When the enemy team does it, it's despicable and I hate them for it. But when we do it, so good. And that is, yet again, Winter Edelgard just handily gotten rid of. Well, what do we got next? It is Myrrh, who is +2. Goto, Legendary Seliph, Ash, okay, Emblem, Myrrh, and Fiora, +10. I feel like we saw a +10 Fiora recently. And now we're seeing another one. Isn't that great? Apparently Fiora pretty popular. That being said, the angle they seem to have gone for here is Legendary Seliph tanking. Let's see how that works out for them.
All their dreams.
Yeah, about that. Luckily, Shamir works just fine for dealing with that kind of problem. Remarkably not given up yet, though. Myrrh Dragon effective damage is a good answer for Eden, as we see here. So if they want to go in with near range units, like for instance Fiora, they can, but despite being +10, Fiora fails to get the kill on Joe Shamir, and with that, they are quitting out of here. Nice to see someone's favourite show up like that, but looks like not quite performing up to scratch, I'm afraid. Well. looks like another one of this sort of team right here. We've got Goto, Freya, who is +2, regular Yuri +1, Peony, Winter Edelgard, and Duo Lyon. So fair complement of meta units from across the ages. They've set up Edelgard to go in. They've smited Edelgard all the way in fact, and she does not see it. Safety Fence gonna save them from the consequences of Tina here, so they do get another turn. And the angle they are taking for this another turn is, I guess, playing it safe, waiting for turn 3, so that Bolt Tower can go off and damage Byleth, and maybe from here they can cook something. Maybe. Okay, going in.
You can do it.
And it looks like they can indeed cook something. 18 damage, so pretty close there, or would have been pretty close there without Bolt Tower, but with Bolt Tower, pretty straightforward fight, Lyon. And because of the way things worked out, actually not having extra movement here for once, but does it matter? No, here's Tina coming in through the power of warping. And the power of warping has granted her fabulous damage against Lyon. That, my friends, is a dead Lyon and a surrendered opponent. Just what we like to see. Okay. Well, I think we're kind of on a roll here, don't you? Next opponents here are Air +2, Ash +2, Lumera +3, Duo Byleth, Goto +2, and Chloe, the new harmonic Chloe. Now, if we were using our AoE team here, this Byleth would be an absolute menace. Reason being, he's got Goto and Divine Vein support. Put all of that together, and you're looking at
This is for you.
like 90% damage reduction against AoEs. So yeah, not particularly great. That being said, the way the movement buffs we stole working out here, they did successfully plan to just tank Gullveig on the first turn. Comes the second turn, however. Now it's Shamir's turn, and maybe they did not realize, but Shamir can go all the way over here where Ash is hiding. And the end result of that is a dead Ash, because Ash not in far save range.
Got you something.
Now it's time for Byleth fights. Always love Byleth fights. Tina, not looking like a good matchup for Tina. I mean, it is Byleth after all.
Got you something.
But we've still got Shamir alive, and well, we've still got both saves up as well. Bolt Tower goes off. Goto attacking into Byleth. Bold move. But I'm guessing that they're doing it for a reason. He does tank the Supreme Heaven. He gets to answer with an Iceberg. It is the follow-up attack, so only 40% damage reduction.
By your side, Chloe.
And that, it looks, brings Byleth low enough for Chloe to finish off. So they have dealt with that. They are, however, fresh out of dancers now, so it's going to be a question of what they can do against Shamir and against Eden. Eden going in first. Gonna hit into Byleth. Armor effective damage. Pretty handy. But Byleth still coming out on top in this exchange so far. Now it's Shamir's turn.
You ready?
A lot of damage reduction there, but the Deadeye cuts through just the way it's supposed to. Now we do have no Fast Saver, and it looks like Lumera pretty confident against our Near Saver here as well. Lumera actually a pretty strong combat unit in her own right, so I'm not particularly surprised by that. Especially since we've lost a lot of our support by this point. And Chloe able to pick off Shamir as well. So at this point, our team is kind of just running on fumes. We've got Medeus, we've got Triandra, and neither of them are really killing anything. But it seems like that is absolutely fine, because for some reason they surrendered anyway. Okay. Well, more battles, more opponents we're fighting here. Fallen Maria, Arcadian Altina, Peony +3, Dagger +2, Freya +6, and that's just plain old regular Anna. This being said, we might have a problem here. That problem being... yeah, the fact that Byleth's going in first kind of doesn't bode particularly well for us.
Give me your best.
Admittedly, Byleth is surviving, so I guess we can take that. But here's the real issue as it is.
End of the road.
Well, issue number one, apparently Hardy Bearing is involved here. Issue number two, apparently Triandra getting in on the action here.
Have at you.
But issue number three, which I think we're going to get to here, is that, yes, even though we have the tools for taking out this Altina, we don't quite have enough tools to take out this Altina twice. Fallen Maria really doing a number on us.
End of the road.
Man, if only I had more Fatal Smoke for Fodder. But I do not. So yes, Altina died once, but she's not dying twice. And she's not dying to Byleth either, and bringing him low enough for that matter for Fallen Maria to deal the final blow. At this point, they've pretty much won. It's just a question of getting those bots. Luckily, Bolt Tower not doing much for us. I mean, there is still potential for them to lose this if they misplay hard enough. But that being said, I don't exactly expect Medeus to win for 1v1 against Freya here. Yeah. That just leaves Idan. And I mean, they've got the unit who can probably beat Idan right there. Still a bold move, very bold to go in this aggressively against her, but I guess this is someone who has actually done the calculations and has worked out that Anna survives this matchup. Which, I mean, to be fair, Anna has quite a lot of hit points at this point. She can survive most things, but still bold, you know? Still bold. That's a base Anna. And there we go. Arcadian Altina still gonna be a bit of a problem, especially if they play her like that. That's the closest to beating one we've come in a while, but yeah, not great. Okay. Let's hope for no more of that, please. Next here we've got Summer Ivy, Regular Ivy, Asker, +4. We know he's got Ideal. Gotto, Winter Edelgard, and Peony +1. Have they done it again? The answer is no, because people really like safe defense, huh? And turn 2, Ivy going into Byleth. 7 damage. Supreme Heaven missing the kill. Ivy actually surprisingly tanky. And the Luna, does it kill? Yeah, it does. I guess the next question is, now what? And the answer to now what seems to be we're sending Edelgard in. Recharge. But does not kill Idun, and on the swing back, 19 damage. Now Armored Blaze, its armor effective, does not quite kill. On the other hand, Edelgard now on 1 hit point, so they'd better be making this count. They are going around Idun, heading for the back line. Took out Tina, took out Triandra. They get anywhere else? No, that is the extent. And that means it's Gullveig's time to shine.
So cold.
First things first, dealing with Edelgard, no problem whatsoever. Extra action, hop over the Ivy, pick off Asker from the back line.
Begets nothing.
And Shamir only has access to Gordo here, but the Deadeye is it. It's not going to be enough.
Ignore me at your peril.
Well, that was a bit silly, but hopefully they're giving up. Please be giving up. You want to give up?
I'll make this quick.
Well, they kill Idun with Ivy, and then they kill Gullveig with the other Ivy. And it kind of looks to me like they haven't given up yet, huh? I mean, to be fair, at this point it should be fairly straightforward to sneak around to back, get at least 1 pot, and with that, they choose to finish off Medeus. So that's the second time this season, a loss where they missed a pot, they lost a couple units. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not even that bad for us, but still, I'm surprised that people take these. Must be a rough week for offense, huh? Well, next up here, we've got Myrrh +2, Gullveig, that's her weapon, that's her skill, +1, there we go. Arion, interesting build, Peony +2, Grotto, and Asker +3. And just going straight on in there. One of Byleth's supposed strengths is that he cuts through damage reduction on Supreme Heaven and therefore kills most ranged attackers on the counterattack, but apparently that's just kind of not working this season. Gives Gullveig her extra action. Because of charge, she's able to get back out pretty easily. Safety Fence gonna do its thing. Turn 2, that's some pretty bold movement right there. But again, positioning out of range. They've isolated the Dancer, so our ability to actually catch up with them is pretty rough. And they've given Bolt Tower a turn to go off and Gullveig a turn to recharge her extra action. She can't do it 2 turns in a row. But with that turn's break, the extra action is now back on the menu. And wasting no time, going straight into our deadliest unit here, the duo Shamir. Asker looks like he's got perfect damage on our Gullveig here, unfortunately. However, damage reduction kicking in, so it's going to take Godot's action as well. Thank you, damage reduction. I mean, it would have been nice if she could have, survived, but you take what you can get. Next up, picking off Medeus as well.
Your future is set.
It takes a special to do it, but he's getting picked off. No two ways about it. And then Arion going to take out Tina. And, well, I was going to say they can dance him to get the kill on Triandra, but, I mean, any unit can get the kill on Triandra. She's on 1 hit point. And today, that any unit is Peony. That leaves just Idun left, and because she's in armor, it should be pretty easy for them to dance around her here, in both the metaphorical and literal sense. Gullveig has charge, she can go all the way up there. Interesting that they're choosing to play it like that, take their time about it. I would have finished things up just that turn, since they have the ability to do it, but they take 1 extra turn, play a little safe.
Ignore me at your peril.
And here's Goto with the finishing blow. Well, that was a pretty remarkable match there. Actually, all pretty free-to-play accessible units, for the most part, but just played very smartly, and the results speak for themselves. I'm a little mad about them beating me, but I can never get too mad. Not when my opponent's just playing their heart out like that. Anyway, next opponent here is Venumerabilis plus 10, Air plus 10, Ash plus 10, Myrrh, okay, Ephraim, and Peony plus 10. They're putting quite a lot of buffs on Red Ephraim, so yeah, thanks, I'll have that. And all being said and done, it looks like their final layout is just plain old regular save ball. So here's what we think of plain old regular save ball. Myrrh scowls us, we don't care. We have tempo to instantize our Deadeye. And that's a dead Myrrh. And that's a dance. Who are we going for next? Sure, why not? Let's make it the other save unit.
Keep up. I know.
Instant Deadeye, instantly dead. That's not the end of things, because we've got Gullveig online. Hi, Gullveig. Gullveig can handle that no problem. And thanks to the orders that they so kindly gave us, Gullveig is going to take care of Peony as well. You can buy mythics, you can buy save units, but that's not gonna be enough. You gotta play well as well. Well, we're not out of the woods yet. It's been a pretty long season in terms of the number of battles. We've got full Edelgard here, +4. A brave Chrom, +1. Brave Seliph, +4. Aska, Atari, Azura, and Goto. So the Horse Guys squad, plus Fallen Edelgard, not a unit you see particularly often. Winter Edelgard is more of speed at the moment. Summer Edelgard also more speed. Even regular Edelgard, honestly. Fallen Edelgard is kind of the worst Edelgard of the bunch at this stage. Still, it looks like they're taking a look with their horses. They're not seeing wherever they're looking for, which makes sense. Brave Chrom can't really do much to Idan. She's immune to armor effective damage. Seliph maybe has a better shot, but we'll see how that looks in reality. Well, he has Miracle, so he is not dead. But not dead is about as far as it goes. Now they're sending Brave Chrom in. He's going to eat an Armored Blaze. He has damage reduction, so he is also not dead. But aside from being not dead, he's also not won yet. Now, he does have just enough damage to win on the second combat, but that's so many of their actions used up already that, yeah, they are not getting through the rest of the team after that. And so they quit out. And okay, let's push for one final battle. Opponents here are Byleth, Duo Byleth, +2, Arcane Plumeria, Winter Dimitri, Linhardt, +1, Peony, and Dagger, +2. Winter Dimitri, if he can get his vantage online, has the potential to be a little bit scary.
A gift for you.
And, well, there he goes. That's his vantage online. Except, let me ask you a question real quick. Who do you think has the most buffs on this team? I'll give you a hint. That was him. That was him right there.
Enough yet?
So, yeah, no, Dimitri, you're not going to vantage us. You're not even going to counterattack us because you were relying on Prime for that, and we just stole your Prime buffs. The rest of our team are getting freed as well to hit other people. Gullveig going on a bit of a rampage here. Takes out their dancer, going to take out Linhardt. That damage reduction really does a lot, huh? And Tina might have kind of drawn the short straw here, because that is still a Duo Byleth, and no matter how many of Dimitri's buffs you just made off with, you're not getting through that, Tina. But I'd still call that a pretty impressive first turn. Well, first turn of combat, that is. They have not given up yet. Now they've given up. Okay, taking out some of our offense as Dagger for the parting blow, but that, my friends, is the end of the season. We won some, we lost some, but man, those were some pretty fun games, if I do say so myself. Now it's time to go into hiding because the Ikes are coming. I still don't know what we're going to do about that. Wish me luck, please. Wish me luck in the comments, and your likes, your subscriptions are always appreciated. I will see you next time. Penrust out.